Alright, today is March the 7th or the 8th. I did a split from this hive number 1 about 3 weeks ago, and I'm just going to check the super where I split from today, and then I'm also probably going to split again to another hive. So let's make sure my smoke's still smoking. Give them a little smoke. Give them a minute, and I'm also gonna, while I'm in there, add some light treatment. So while I have this open, right, so this is the hive that I borrowed from last time about 3 weeks ago when I did a split, and looks like they're busy up here, but obviously not filled it up yet. Alright, sweet pea. Trying to bother you. Alright, let's see what we got. Hi. I do not have a queen excluder, and I probably need to put one if I'm going to leave this super on, which is the plan. Okay. Need to make sure the queen's not up here first before I... Sorry about that breeze, girls. I know you don't like it when it's windy. I will say it does make it more comfortable for me, though. Wow. Look at you. Alright, got some drone. Some wonky comb. We got some honey. I do see some drone. I don't see any active kind of the queen on this. Looks like they're storing in here. Alright. Put it back where I found it. Okay. Hopefully the queen is down below. But I want to make sure. Alright, honey, lots of honey. Got a drone here. All different kinds of pollen, different colors of pollen. And it doesn't look like a cup. It looks like more storage space, but it's a big old drone, but I don't see any sign of, and a lot of pollen, big old pollen patties, and so a lot of food. Okay. Purpleized these together. And more food. Not much brood at all. So that's good. Means that we probably don't have a queen up here, I hope. A little bit of brood, mostly food. So I'm hoping she's gone down below. Hoping to do another walkaway split, so we'll see. And they're building out this comb. This on the bottom, that it doesn't look like a queen cup. extra comb. And again, they're just starting to work on this frame. When I got into it last week, it was so full. Honey, brood, food, everything. That I went ahead and did the split from this super. And the split I just checked on my previous video, and looks like it's doing okay. It did get really cold afterwards, and I was very worried about them, but they did fine. Alright, let me center things up. Put the treatment in here. Yeah, I know. There we go. Center that up a bit. A little more smoke. Okay, so I need to put a light treatment over here. So I'm going to put that there. Doubles as my small hive heat beetle catcher and my light treatment. Okay, girls. Slide that on there. Alright. That's the super. Now, I've got to get into, let me just re-stack the smoker. I had to restack my smoker. I'm getting a little excited and I'm getting ready to take that super off, so they might get more excited. Stay tuned. This might be great bloopers. Alright, so we're in hive number 1. I'm going to take the super off first time since winter. It's March 8th, I think, 8th or 9th. And I'm going to crack the super open and see what we have. Probably make a split from this. That's what we look like. First look of the season. and I am looking for the queen. So let's see if we can find her. Hey girls. Hi. Just letting you know I'm coming in. Letting you know I'm coming in. We don't need this here, so I'm gonna remove it. Just extra comb. They didn't have any room left before I split them. Now they've got plenty of room to store more stores, but I have a feeling she's out of room down here for brood, so that's why I'm gonna split. First, let's see how they did over the winter down here. A few small beetles, no big deal. This isn't gonna go back in there. Alright. See if I can pull a frame. I'm gonna pull this one. It looks like it's a little less in use. And this is surprising. It's not even fully built out. And the way that super was, I thought this would be jam-packed. Honestly. And it's not. So, a little surprise for me. These are always a surprise. That's right. They're always a surprise. Hey girls. Hi. Just looking for Mom in here. We've got a ton of brood. Wax is fully built out. I mean, a ton of food. Sorry, not brood. I'm looking for brood so I can find the queen. This is also food. So this is a second one in. They've got honey and they've got a lot of pollen. I'm going to slide that over here. Keep it out of the way. Alright, girls. Calm down. Like anybody else that doesn't like to be told to calm down. Alright, let's see what we got on number 3 here. I'd like to see a queen. Okay, so a lot of built out comb. So we got some honey, we got some pollen, and honey. See a male bee there, a couple of male bees, so we got drone. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, nice and easy, girls. Alright, so we have brood and a lot of pollen patty. So that's good. And we have one right in my face here. I'm trying to distract. So they got some wonky comb going on here, which I'm not a huge fan of because it's really hard to see what's going on. They got a lot of pollen. And like I said, some brood on this inner one. It's the only brood I've seen so far, so we will see what else we can find. Okay, that was number 4. On number 5. This was on an 8 frame hive. Let's see. Alright, girls, let me slide in here. Thank you. Alright. Alright, and more wonky comb. Drone. Lots of pollen. Lots of pollen. I need to see some brood here. I'm really looking for some brood here. Alright, set that back in here. This is number 6. Just checking, trying to find the queen. Show me the queen. And I think because of what I'm seeing, I mean, because they have a super, and because I'm not seeing a queen and not a lot of drone, or not a lot of brood, I'm going to change my mind on splitting today. I'm not going to split. Got everything ready for it, but maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see. Again, a lot of food. A lot of food. Drones. I see drones. I don't see any queen cells though, and I would think I would see queen cells. Now hold on. I see it's a good size bee. Let me see if that's the queen. No, that is a drone. The guys gave it away. A lot of food. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna guess that if I don't have a queen here, which I don't see sign of, then something happened to her or she died, maybe recently, and unless she's in this last frame. Okay, which is food, and again, I don't see any queen cells. I do see drones. I don't see any brood. Okay. Alright, so she could be on a sidewall, but again, because I don't see brood, that doesn't really give me a warm and fuzzy feeling about my queen. So I'm hoping they're going to be raising a new queen and getting that done pretty quickly. They're very busy about bringing in food, that's for sure. Now, I could have missed her. Entirely possible. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put the beetle traps back in that have the oil in them and the red thyme in them to treat for the varroa mite. All right. I'm getting ready to close you up. Okay. Getting ready to close you up. You'd be happier if you had a queen. Generally a little bit more grumpy when they don't have a queen, so that also is an indicator that they are not queen right. So, alright, give them room here, put in my varroa mite treatment on the bottom. And I'll put the super back over and close them up and make them happy. That is my check for today.